Hey everyone, this is AJYT Abbott and welcome back to another video. This is going to be my top 10 favorite The Walking Dead episodes. Since it is going to be about 2 weeks now until the return of The Walking Dead for the second half of Season 9, I thought I would break down 10 episodes that I think are really cool. But first, let's get to some honorable mentions, and here they are. These are, of course, just some very good episodes that I think could almost make it to the top 10, but ultimately did not. There's pretty action-packed ones, some gory ones, some very decent ones. Let's get into number 10, which is Season 3, Episode 4, Killer Within. Lori's death and T-Dog's death is just so dramatic. Rick's reaction is just so well performed by Andrew Lincoln. The birth of baby Judith, and Judith has become a beloved character now in Season 9. Really just a dramatic and a game changer for Season 3. Definitely an unexpected episode for fans, and a very dramatic one at that. At number 9 is Season 5, Episode 3, Four Walls and a Roof. Very dramatic, like I said, the death of Gareth, the surprising death of Bob early in the season. That's 2 series regulars that go in one episode. The brutal deaths of the cannibals and the red machete. And Gabriel's secrets finally coming out for everyone to see. It's just very dramatic, sad episode for Bob, and it's very, very good. Then number 8 is Season 5, Episode 9. What happened and what's going on. Tyrese was always one of my favorite characters, even at times where, he lied about killing Martin, and, he just didn't have it in him to really fight or anything. Came up with the plan about Beth and all that. But yeah, I really did enjoy seeing Tyrese, and this episode is just so brutal for him and for us, because we love Tyrese so much, and just seeing him go through all this pain, getting bitten twice. All the returning characters were cool. Seeing Noah's hometown destroyed, Tease of the Wolves, just a very, very well-drawn episode. Then Season 8, Episode 9, Honor, very dramatic, and once again, a game changer for the series, because in this one, we lose old Carl Grimes, that's a huge character for this series to just lose all of a sudden, and, Chandler Riggs is a fantastic actor. He did a fantastic job in this episode selling the emotion, like he's really saying goodbye to his dad and his best friend. Very sad, Daryl's goodbye to Carl, saying this was all for him, Sadiq honoring Carl, Morgan pulling the guts out of somebody's stomach, just a very awesome, well-drawn episode once again. Season 6, Episode 3, Thank You. We are at number 6, I believe, right now. You all know why I love this episode. It's Glenn, man. Glenn's, fake death. Nicholas breaking down, finally seeing the, psychological crumble of Nicholas. Seeing Michonne and Heath trying to get these people back to Alexandria, is just so good, so entertaining. And there's all these different little subplots. This guy gets bit, and he has a very emotional backstory about his wife in Alexandria. And then Glenn's fake death, like I said, man, very dramatic. And for fans that really do love Glenn like me, it was such a shock, and I was crying. It was insane. But luckily he made it under that dumpster, so yeah, that was good. Season 5, Episode 1, we're going into the top 5, is No Sanctuary. This is the premiere for Season 5. Just an amazing episode. Honestly, if you want action and, zombies, things on fire, just death, pretty much, and action, this is just amazing. This is honestly Rick Grimes and the group if they were in Commando, just taking down a huge base of guys, setting them on fire, blowing up things. The cannibals finally get taken down. We get Sam, who is played by the guy that plays Penguin on Gotham, in there as a cameo. That was pretty fun. The trough scene is one of the most memorable scenes in the entire franchise. Carol's badass turn from this abusive wife to a badass, awesome slayer. It goes full circle. Just one of the best season premieres ever. Then we have number 4, season 4, episode 8, Too Far Gone. This is the episode where Herschel loses his head and they lose the prison, which is just a game changer once again for the series since we were in the prison for about a season or two. We also get the dramatic death of the governor, a villain that was very built up from the comics. Not as creepy as the comics, because he does some pretty messed up stuff in the comics, but still, just a fantastic villain. We finally see him meet his end. Lizzie and Mika being awesome, mainly Lizzie because she, kills one of the governor's militia. The destruction of the prison's dramatic. The fake out death of Judith was just so sad. Even though you knew she was alive, you kind of thought she was dead. Most people thought she was dead, which is just crazy to even think about them doing that, because we wouldn't have the badass Judith we have today. But yeah, very dramatic, best mid-season finale. Actually, until number 2. This is number 3. Yes, number 3. Season 7, episode 1, The Day Will Come When You Won't Be. Just the feels, man. The feels on this night. October 26th, I believe, was the night that Negan finally did what he said he was going to do, and he killed Abraham and then turned right around and killed Glenn. Just so emotional, so dramatic. Not having Glenn and Abraham in the show, you can definitely tell they are not in it, because you just feel it on these characters that they are not here. The introduction of Negan in this episode, because we didn't get much of one in season 6 finale. This is when Negan really comes out to play and really shows himself for what he is and establishes himself as, this is the big bad for this season. He is bad to the bone. Like I said, Too Far Gone is a good mid-season finale, but not as good as number 2, season 6, episode 9, titled No Way Out. For years, fans were waiting for this to be adapted into the show, at least when we got to Alexandria, is when people were like, yes, it's No Way Out time. This was amazing. Carl gets his eye blown out, which is just huge for the series and the season itself, and Carl as a character. The death of the Anderson family is just so dramatic. The wolf saving Denise was really good. Morgan kind of, coming full circle, realizing he did kind of, bring that wolf back from his violent ways was good to see. Rick's reaction to Carl getting shot and Jesse's death is insane. And just that final battle with all the Alexandrians against the huge herd is just amazing. And another Glenn fake-out death. Jesus. But the number 1, my favorite episode of The Walking Dead is Season 9, Episode 5, What Comes After, a.k.a. Rick Grimes' last episode. Yes, guys, you can see the emotion going through me in the final episode for Rick Grimes' live reaction. That should be on the channel. I might link it in the description if I feel like it. But yeah, what a well done episode. I forget who directed this episode, but good job. Like, freaking A, man. A+++. This is just a fantastically written episode. We get flashbacks, the return of Shane, kind of flashback of Shane, Herschel, Sasha, the body pile scene, the final scene with Judith and introducing Magna's group, and Rick's blowing up the bridge scene. Just well done, guys, and well done on all of these episodes I've named on this list today. Let me know in the comments section below, guys, what is your favorite episode of The Walking Dead? Are you excited for the new back half of the season, of season 9? Are you excited for the Whispers? What did you think about Jesus' death in the mid-season finale? And let me know what your thoughts are on Rick Grimes' final episode. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.